Okay, just put the URL. Hi friends, good evening. First of all, my apologies. We are doing it after a really long time, and even then, really late because of some uh, problem, and I got late. So my apologies. First of all, I'll just put it on the site, and I'll just put it on Twitter as well. Just give me 2 minutes. Uh, One second. Yeah. So we are live. Thank you so much. And I'll just put it out uh, in terms of you know I think okay. I think okay. So first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. And I know I've come after a 2 week break, but I just needed some bit of break for myself. There's some things which I needed to work on, mostly my my health. So, but thank you so much, and good to be here finally, resuming YouTube Live. Now, there are a couple of things which I want to point out. One is that the market is still looking quite good. I mean, absolutely no doubt about it. If you are an index trader at the index level, if you got in, you're fine. I don't know how many of you will remember when the series started that we spoke about the possibility of 1,000 point Nifty rally. That was a joke. That was not a serious prediction. Not exactly a joke. That was in reference to what has happened in the July series when we started positioning and the market gave you 1,000 point rally. I said perhaps there would be 1,000 point rally, and the Nifty went to 200-day moving average, and from there it had that rally. So it just tells you the importance of being at the extreme and being a bit at the extreme. Now, for me, the big question is: has time come to take a contra position on the other extreme? Uh, and I think the sign of that is visible in the mid cap market. The mid cap is giving a lot of warning signs of late, and I think those warning signs must be heeded too. I think if you see the advanced decline over the last few days, if you see the mid cap index's performance over the last couple of days, I think there's clearly an indication uh, that there is some bit of uh, 12,000 once again. From the rest of what you uh, are looking uh, slightly, slightly iffy now. I haven't watched this. It's not short for the market, but let's see. So I think the market is looking slightly top heavy to me. And oh God, don't tell me that we are frozen. Oh God. Okay, we're not frozen, but so sorry, video is freezing. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to make sure it doesn't. From tomorrow, I'll connect to the other internet. I'll do it from my hall. I have a different connection there, so we will do it from there. Sorry, apologies. So okay, now a lot of you asking a lot of questions, so let me start taking some of them one by one. Uh, Lever a lot. It has gone through a lot of consolidation, and it will be interesting to see what Lever does from here on. A lot of people believe that Lever's best is out of the way because since the advent of Reliance Retail and it emerging as a bit of a powerhouse going forward, the kind of margins that Lever used to enjoy may not be the case going forward. That's one theory in the market. Let's see if it turns out. So let's see. Obviously, it's lost its mojo a bit, but it'll be interesting to see if it gets its mojo back or not. That I think is important. DMart, I think DMart again the same thing that Reliance Retail. Perhaps if what it did in telecom, is it going to do it in retail? I think that's the worry. Though DMart is a strong company. It's not a Vodafone idea. Strong company, but even the Reliance really gets into some kind of a war in retail space. I think there could be some DMart as well. Bharti Airtel, I think Bharti applies a lot of people. You either cross 610 or let it correct to 540, 550, and then buy. But the moment 540 broke, it just became a free fall. I am honest for the account of Lee. Uh, Let us see. Right now, it's in danger of it's not as simple as that. That's what I would say. Okay. Yeah, pharma sold off in last 1 hour today, and that was another indicator that's telling me that there's something wrong with the market. Because the market leading group all of a sudden has started to see slides. So torrent power, Tushar, I think it became very clear that day itself that the market was not giving follow through. Look, for a lot of these mm, uh, you know uh, uh, Apollo Hospital, we spoke about today to fall. So look, I mean, you know in F&O, you can't treat it like equity, and you just keep can't uh, you know keep holding it. You have to be nimble. If you're getting a lot of profit, I think, for example, Apollo Hospitals moved about 30 rupees. I think 30 rupees for a 500 lot size, that's a lot of profit. Obviously, you add 30, but even if you take 20, I think that's a good enough profit that one should take, is what I would say. So, why is Tata Consumer going downhill? I think Tata Consumer is going downhill because Tata Consumer had run up a lot. It had literally almost doubled in a 3 or 4 month period. And I think it's consolidating. I think Tata Consumer is a kind of a stock that you keep on your radar. I think if it gets to 200 moving average, which I think is another 70, 80 rupees from here, I'm not saying it goes there. Whether 200 also come up a little bit. If it goes there, perhaps that's the place where you want to buy, I think. That's what I would say. Uh, how to trade IT stocks post this week? Well, it's very tough. It's run up so much that it's very tough. Honestly, all I can say is still the leadership pocket of the market, and all dips must be bought. Let's say 5% regard what stock you are in. Trust me, you will do well in life if you maintain that. How do I calculate FI long, short, and binding short coverage? It's a data which is available on NSE website. I've explained previously. Go to NSE website, all reports, participant wise, open interest. You get the FI long, short on futures and options, and then you deduct it from previous day, and you get the net addition or net unwinding, whatever it is. So I think there's been some issue once again with my connection. Apologies. From tomorrow, I'll sit on a more stable connection. SRF, remarkable stock, very strong stock. I think QIP has seen a strong demand. Now, in general, when stocks come out with QIP, they tend to move towards that price for a bit. But if and when SRF has next breakout, it will easily cross 5,000. It's that kind of a stock. You remember I've been talking about SRF since 3,000. So I mean that I have no doubt about. It's one of the best quality stocks that we have, and it's the signs of reversal once again, because it went to 24,000, and at twice it's gone there and has reversed 200-day moving average. Excuse me, excuse me, and it's reversed from there. So I think there is some sign. Junior Bs for investment, Piyush. That's what I do every time the market falls big. I put money in the Nifty Junior ETF or Nifty Junior Bs, whatever you may want to call it. So that's what I do, and I think that's a good strategy. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. My apologies for uh, being absent for last 2 weeks. I will be regular tomorrow. I'll be on it. Thank you so much.